It's Friday the 23rd of April 2021 and I'm at Kingston Station to do a walk along London Loop. I now need to walk to Kingston Bridge to join the route of London Loop. On the way to the bridge we pass All Saints Church, Kingston. I've now joined the route of London Loop and I'm crossing the Thames on Kingston Bridge. And there's Kingston Bridge. Heading for Hampton Wick on the other side of the bridge. On the other side of the bridge we enter the borough of Richmond upon Thames. Now passing St John's Church, and opposite St John's Church we're going to enter Bushy Park through this gate. This is Church Grove Passage, which is lined with horse chestnut trees. Through another gate to enter Bushy Park proper. Extensive views over Bushy Park as we head down this track, where the grit path turns right, London Loop turns left along this grassy path. So there you see we're on London Loop. Waymarking hasn't been very brilliant so far on this section of London Loop. And we're now going down that path. We now come to Leg of Mutton Pond in Bushy Park. From a small bridge there's a great view of the pond. After Leg of Mutton Pond, London Loop continues beside this water channel. Now at Heron Pond, and we take this track beside it. Still continuing beside beautiful Heron Pond. Now following another water channel known as the Taxodium River. We now pass this old iron hand pump. Now crossing what is known as Chestnut Avenue. A little beyond Chestnut Avenue, the Taxodium River water channel reappears. I've just gone through a gate into the pheasantry plantation and I'm following the water channel, as you can see it over to the right. Still near the watercourse, which is apparently known as the Keeper's River here. Beautiful woodland in this area now. We're now going to cross over that track ahead to enter the Waterhouse plantation through that gate. On going through the gate there's more glorious woodland. London Loop takes that clear path ahead. Information board about the Waterhouse plantation. Here's confirmation we're on the right path. At the T-junction ahead the route bears right. Now on the clear straight path known as Macclesfield Walk. Over to the left now is a wilder area of woodland known as the Willow Plantation. And there's Macclesfield Walk continuing. Through a gate we join a track known as Cobbler's Walk for a few yards. Through that gate we turn left off Cobbler's Walk along a different path. Now heading along an unmade path beside a fence on the left. Over to the right there are great views over Bushy Park. We're still continuing along this path beside the fence on the left. Now approaching the area known as Upper Lodge. We're now about to join Upper Lodge Road and go down there. The road bears to the left, but we take the path ahead. We're now leaving Bushy Park through Laurel Road Gate, and we've got some road walking coming up in the Teddington area. We now cross the A313 and continue ahead. I won't do vast amounts of videoing on these roads. Having crossed the A311, we take Burtons Road down there for over half a mile. Burtons Road arrives at the A312 Uxbridge Road, but we go through this gate into Fulwell Park. The path leads through this playing field. Now heading along this path on the edge of a golf course. We come to the A305 where now there's some more road walking to do. After the A305 and some side streets we turn left into the B358. Now entering Crane Park from the main road. We need to get down to a path beside the River Crane. Now beside the River Crane and about to go beneath the A316 main road. Continuing along a pleasant path beside the River Crane. Very pleasant walk indeed beside the River Crane. Ahead through those trees is a structure known as the Shot Tower. Further on there's a better view of the Shot Tower. Now heading towards the A314 on this very wide path. Now at the A314 is back to the road walking at least half a mile along this main road, turning to the right. We pass Hounslow Cemetery on the left on the main road. At last we turn left off the main road along this path. We come onto Hounslow Heath on this wide path. I've now gone left on this lesser path. We now turn right along this path, which is actually the edge of Hounslow Heath. At this fork we go down here. I've now turned left on this sunken track. Eventually we get back to the River Crane. I'm on a bridge crossing it. Now on a path following the River Crane again. Lovely view along the river here. The path is now a boardwalk beside the river. Still walking beside the River Crane, now in Brazil Mill Woods. A small weir on the Crane. We now have to cross the A315. On the other side of the road we enter Donkey Wood. Here is an information board about it. And here is the path. The path continues through Donkey Wood. The path becomes another boardwalk. And we're now back beside the River Crane. Later the path has a fence to the left and the River Crane to the right. Now going beneath the A312, we have to go up to the road on the other side apparently and cross the River Crane on the road. Turning left off the main road into Causeway Water Meadows. Here's an information board and there's the path. We're coming towards the end of the walk now. Continuing along the path through Causeway Water Meadows. Now at the A30, I now need to turn left along the road for just over half a mile to Hatton Cross Underground Station, where the walk will end. Now at Hatton Cross Underground Station, and that's the end of today's walk along London Loop. And with the conclusion of this walk, the whole of London Loop, or videos of all of London Loop, are now available to watch on my channel. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.